How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough, as we play through the Hogwarts Legacy main quests, side quests. We play through them all. Thank you guys for joining me. As always, I'm that boy J-Mac. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you can get notified for future videos like this one in the coming days. And help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is 2023. And comment below how you think we're doing in this playthrough, and anything you want to see us play through in the future. Any games that you think are coming out you think we should give a try, let us know in the comment section. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. Wants us to talk to Sebastian, but I think we have some side quests. Last episode we talked to Professor Fig, and he was going to take us to the library, but talk to Duncan. Let's go do the side quest first, and then we'll go do the main one. Let's go holler at Duncan.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
What is this project?
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
That's pretty funny.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows?
No.
If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
I'll see what I can do.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Oh, bet.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know there
Oh. Didn't mean to untrack it. Let's 96% through.
Just trying to.
Fast traveling around Hogwarts. Hold on, chat. I gotta do something real quick. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Alright, there we go.
Revelio.
I knew it. This broken broom belonged to Celine Wharton Abbey and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. Flattened armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe, the heedless who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Glum bubbles are magical flying insects that produce a treacle which will cause melancholy if consumed. They feed on needles and nest in dark and secluded places. Unfortunately, they are known to infest beehives, having a devastating effect on the honey therein.
Revelio. Incendio! These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio!
Kelriz.com said, "What the hell did you just fucking say to me, you old goat? I'll have you know I've been emancipated by the goblins, and I've claimed my rightful lordships, and I own over 300 vaults." Kelriz.com said, "I unlocked the abilities you blocked and my magical core grew over 9,000%. You are nothing to me but a squib. I could curse you with power the likes of which has never."
Oh, yeah? You think so, Kels? Is that so?
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Kelriz.com said, "You think you can get away with calling me Harry instead of Lord
Perhaps
Potter?
He doesn't care for light.
Think again, old
Oh,
coot.
what the...
As we speak, I'm legally contacting Amelia Bones and your Wizengamot title."
No, I don't know if you're talking to me or...
Kelriz.com said, "We're speaking words that even I understand now."
Levioso! Incendio! Lumos! Seems the devil's snake was
Kelriz.com said,
protecting a
"What's
chest
the
of
difference
some kind."
between a mango and an iguana?"
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio! Lumos! I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio! Lumos! Incendio! Lumos! Incendio! Lumos! Incendio! Lumos!
Duncan was too scared to come down here? What a puss. You are not Lord Potter, by the way, Kels. My name is Jordaeus Targaryen, House Targaryen. I don't want to hear nothing about no Potters. I don't know nothing about them. They ain't nothing to me. You heard me? I'd be like this. Lumos.
Levioso!
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. That's what I do to you. You see? Better put some respect on my name. Jordaeus Targaryen. House Targaryen. I am the dragon, dog. I am the dragon. Care about Lord Potter. Ain't no Lord Potter up in here. I'm your poppy. Revelio. I just heard it. Aha. Greenhouse tree. Situated at the center of a Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots as deep-reaching and convoluted as the school's dungeons. Yeah, I know. I was just down in there.
I
Dude.
used to ride mine.
Ooh. The greenhouses, dude. This game is just so dope, bro. So much to travel around and do.
Revelio! Accio.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same.
Where you going? Aha. See if we can get this.
Got it.
Got it! Give me that.
Revelio.
Duncan, don't worry.
Have you
I got
found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Yes.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
Go cry in a corner.
I'm doing you a favor. Disappointment like this will encourage you to become a stronger person.
I don't need to be stronger. I need to be left alone. Even Zenobia Noak will make fun of me now. You've wasted my time. You're not who I thought you were.
I'm not. I'm Slytherin,
Should
dog.
never have trusted you.
Never. Never trust me. Because I'm gonna learn these dark curses and I'm gonna kill everyone in the school. Not really. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Don't tweak on me. I don't need the woke people in my comments. But I will use it on some trolls though. Let's believe that. Inventory. We'll be a good Hogwarts student our next playthrough. This playthrough. This playthrough though, we are a menace to society. New road. I didn't see the new road. Maybe I did. Something tells me.
Revelio.
No. What's up, Salo?
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Silent as a grave.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
Blast. Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
All right.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
We failed. We failed our first mission. Ugh! Now let's see how far back it takes us. I gotta hit the mannequin. Yes, with the mannequin.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me.
Revelio.
twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Hold on, Sebastian. I need this. Yep, I remember.
Don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone.
Revelio.
Nurse Blaine to St. Mungo's.
Best to avoid these books if possible due to not as much to their tendency to fly from one's hand as to their content being spectacular drivel of no educational value whatsoever.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awful.
Accio. Revelio.
Quietly now. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it. must be more to this room. Accio. Revelio. Where might this lead?
The Anthenium. Anthenium? Anthenium?
Accio. Revelio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Okay, that was cool.
Levioso. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Accio.
Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successful 10+ hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these really fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. When at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can cast devastating ancient magic attacks that deal massive damage and break shield charms. Tap X when you see the prompt over an enemy's head.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio. This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Protego. Leviosa! Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Leviosa! It is a book after all.
Where are we going? Teaching the Wizard. Is that Weasley? What if that's Professor Weasley?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rackham.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
Rockwood.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but
You have
it was
that
certainly
sight.
real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Oh snap. Oh snap.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Alright, he covered for us, bro. We done seen it. Firsthand.
Rebellion.
Return to Professor Fig's classroom. The appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear menu.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London.
The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
See what we got here. Inventory. We're looking swagged out. Not sure how we get the cape.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
We do these side quests now. Maddie just sent you an outpost requesting to meet her in Lower Hogsfield. Hamlet. Vendors, Blue Flames, side quests, and collectibles. As you explore, you remove fog and reveal more of the camp, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and other locations. This game is huge, bro. I love it.
Coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Come on! Incendio. Incendio. You're better than that!
Potato!
Accio. Stupefy. Fringo.
Find the one!
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio.
There goes my way.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Stupefy.
Leviosa.
Stupefy. Accio. Is that all you've got? Leviosa. Incendio. Stupefy.
Act like a winner.
Accio. Stupefy. Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
It's easy dogs.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Easy
What
dogs.
a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Excellent form.
Accio! Incendio!
Nicely done.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Oh, I will, Lucan. I will. And now what? Let's see here. Quests. So you'll complete Professor Hackett's assignment. Guess we'll go to Herbology class.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, well. Sure no.
You can't be beat, can you?
Nope.
The best duelist won, I suppose. Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Mm-hmm. Y'all just don't know I'm not like that.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is
Professor
to see
Garlic,
you
what a name
again,
for a
Lenora
herbologist.
dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello! Class,
She kinda
please
bad.
welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
When my grand... Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visit visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
9 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How do you toss these? Oh, tab and tab. To open two on the same.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your
I'm
time.
gonna check something real quick. Mounts. I'm thinking about changing this. Thinking about it.
Revelio.
Junior plums, this orange radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't
not
see
at
any
all.
bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Oh, is that so? We will be checking in with you often. Very, very often.
Aren't those mandrakes
Revelio.
relishing their new pots? Only cost me my damned hearing.
I should think.
Make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes...
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Fast travel to the potions classroom. We're probably gonna do this class and then we're gonna call it a stream. Thank you guys all for coming out and watching. Thank you guys, yeah. I mean, everyone watching, whether you're watching it live or you're watching it, if you're watching it, the playthrough. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you get notified for future videos like this one. And to help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is 2023. Comment below how you think we're doing in this playthrough. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's one of the most fun games I've played in a long time.
Revelio.
Once a coward, always a coward.
Just ask Duncan
Gives me like that
Hoghouse.
Far Cry feeling when I play through Far Cry.
Revelio.
Sharp's Aura Badge. Who is comprised Ministry, magical law, enforcement, and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. This Aura Badge belongs to Professor Sharp. Nice.
Revelio.
Potions class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I like how interactive it is on the PC.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My Wigan-Weld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the...
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Fine job brewing your first Wigan-Weld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
I'll see you, my friend.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
Gareth
I'm
Weasley.
Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember.
Memorandum date 31st of December 1875 from or office subject Borgen and Bergs. Borgen and Bergs has an increased amount of activity outside of the ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given that we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more orders to join those that have already been watching with the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow.
Revelio.
Prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Awesome.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Brew potions from the Lucky's Bees. Potion station.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Again.
Oh! Dragon time! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in...
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Hi, Gareth.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Revelio.
Once a coward, always a coward. Just ask Duncan Hobhouse.
I guess I gotta get in some battles, which will be in the next episode, because I'm tired, chat. I'm tired. Thank you guys for coming out. We're gonna be live tomorrow, or today I should say, 2/13 at about 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys are checking us out live. I think that's all for now. I'm gonna save this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you can get notified for future videos, and to help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is 2023. As always, I'm that boy Jamek. Appreciate the love and support. Leave a comment below how you think we did in this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and happiness. Peace, love, and happiness.